Hello and welcome to today's video where we'll be taking a look at the best quiet drone with silent propellers. Drones are incredibly popular these days, and for good reason. They offer a unique perspective on the world that we just can't get with our feet on the ground. But for many people, the noise of drones can be a real issue, whether you're trying to capture footage in a residential area or just don't want to disturb your neighbors. That's where quiet drones with silent propellers come in. They offer all the benefits of a traditional drone, without the loud noise that can be a turnoff for some. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at some of the best options on the market for anyone looking for a quiet drone. We'll be exploring the various features that make these drones stand out, from their silent propellers to their impressive battery life and beyond. Number 1. DJI Mini Pro 3. The DJI Mini Pro 3 is a recent upgrade to the Mini Pro 2, reviewed below. It's not my top overall pick because it's quite a bit more expensive than the Mavic Mini. However, if you want a major upgrade in camera quality, it might be worth paying extra. As you can see, it offers 4K resolution at 60 FPS, which is pretty much top-tier video quality based on current technology. Of course, for this to be worthwhile, you'll need a 4K TV or computer monitor. The battery can last up to 34 minutes, which is significantly more than the other DJIs on this list. As such, I wouldn't recommend upgrading for battery improvements. Generally speaking, DJI has reached the peak of lithium-ion battery energy density for drones, so you won't find much better flight times than these. Its biggest downside is that there's no real GPS improvement over previous models. As some users state, this is likely related to needing to keep it below a certain weight. Number 2. DJI Mavic Mini 2 Quiet Drone. The DJI Mavic Mini 2 has a noise level of 64 decibels in flight at 3 feet distance. In short, this is a biffed-up version of the DJI Mavic Mini above while keeping the same dimensions, 55 by 32 by 22 in. The Mini 2 is noticeably quieter than the original Mavic Mini. The latter has a higher pitch, while the Mini 2 is low pitch and more pleasant to the ear. It's worth mentioning that the Mavic Mini 2 is one of the quietest in the DJI Mavic lineup. The higher-end DJI Mavic Air 2, for example, is louder with a noise emission of 74 decibels, 2 feet away. With a longevity of 31 minutes, the battery can last 1 minute longer than the original Mavic Mini. What's more, it has an increased top speed of 23% compared to the previous model, topping at 35.8 miles per hour. It's worth mentioning that DJI also rose the wind resistance from level 4 to 5. A level 5 means the drone can keep its balance and position under wind gusts going between 19 to 24 miles per hour. Number 3. Parrot ANAFI Drone. The Parrot ANAFI is a worthy challenger to the Mavic Mini 2. Its noise level is around the same as the Mavic Mini 2 above, 64 decibels at 3 feet in outdoor conditions. The video here compares both models indoors, so don't pay too much attention to the absolute decibel values. Instead, observe that their average decibel is the same. As such, the Parrot ANAFI is incredibly quiet for a drone, but the counterpart is its price. It's more expensive than the Mavic Mini 2. As expected, it comes with premium features such as a 4K, 30 FPS video camera, and a 21MP photo resolution. You could even go as far as shooting in 4K cinematic, 4096x2160, 24 FPS. The camera has a hybrid 3-axis gimbal. Roll and pitch are mechanical, and the yaw axis is digital. I would have preferred a full mechanical gimbal. It can resist gusts blowing up to 31 miles per hour, earning it a wind resistance level of 6. This is better than both Mavic Mini and Mavic Mini 2. Number 4. Ruko F11GIM. While the Ruko F11GIM doesn't list a decibel rating, users state it's comparatively quieter than other drones they've used. The manufacturer lists the drone's brushless motor as a noise-reducing feature. It's another portable drone, which is useful for transportation. Luckily, it comes with a carry case to protect it while it's in your bag. The case also has space for the included controller and spare battery, each with 28 minutes of flight time, which is helpful. This quiet drone has various GPS settings, such as follow me, return home, and gesture shooting. While some of these aren't necessary, they do make using the drone more interesting. It has a 2-axis gimbal, which stabilizes for side to side and forwards and backwards. Depending on what you're filming, missing the up and down stabilization could be a deal breaker. If so, the DJI Mavic Mini will be the better choice. Number 5. DJI Mavic Mini Quiet Drone. The DJI Mavic Mini has a noise level of 71 decibels in flight at 3 feet distance, making it a lovely and quiet drone compared to other models in the same price range. It manages this thanks to the shape and size of its blades, as they generate thrust with fewer rotations than other models. This is mainly why it's my top pick. Granted, other entries on this list have better cameras, but it's the only entry that we can find an actual noise rating for. Also, as you can read below, 71 decibels at 3 feet distance is on the quieter end of the spectrum for recreational drones. The DJI Mavic Mini has a noise level of 71 decibels in flight at 3 feet distance, making it a lovely and quiet drone compared to other models in the same price range. It manages this thanks to the shape and size of its blades, as they generate thrust with fewer rotations than other models.